Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our podcast. Today we are sharing our personal journeys with the English language. I'm Alejandro Ando Medina, your host for today. Join me are Luisa, our tiny speaker Isa, and Laura. Let's get started.
Hi everyone, I am Luisa. I will be keeping an eye of time today to make sure we cover anything smoothly.
Hello everyone, I am Isa. I am very happy to be here sharing my experience learning English with all of you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Carolina Giraldo. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Okay, the topic today is learning English challenge and trips. We will talk about how we start our strongest and our future goals. Okay? Let's start with our beginnings. When and how you start learning English? For example, Lisa.
Okay, my English learning journey is very personal and emotional for me. Before my brother passed away, I promised him that I would study this career and continue working hard to achieve my goals. That promise became one of my biggest motivations to continue studying and improving every day. I started learning English at school, but during university I understood how important this language could be for my future as a teacher. One of my biggest challenges has been sorry has been speaking with confidence because sometimes I feel nervous or afraid of making mistakes. Or I have learning that making mistakes is part of the learning process. So to improve my English, I usually practice with videos, music, pronunciation exercise, and speaking activities at university. I also try to stay motivated remembering why I start this journey. For me, learning English is not only about studying a language, it also represents personal growth, perseverance, and fulfilling a promise that has very special and in my life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's very interesting, your experience. And my English journey has been deeply personal. Sorry, I started learning in a school, and I was lucky to have a teacher I truly admired. Her. Sadly, she died during my senior year. Beside her coffin, I made a promise to myself. I would learn English in her memory. Later, my parents enrolled me in an English institute. After that, I studied flight attendant, and then I went a teacher training school to in the Normal Superior to become an English teacher. I also won in Normal Superior, I won a full scholarship to study English in an institute called Colombo Americano. I complete 12 levels there and received a B2 certifications. My biggest challenge is speaking English fluency. Uh, my current my current job has helped me a lot of because I can practice English with tourists because I am guide tourist guide every day. One thing that has helped me improve is taking immersions course in a personalized classes, especially because they help me improve my pronunciations. I know that listening to music and watching movies in English, but I know that this mm, strategies is useful, but honestly I don't have a much free time because I am a very busy woman. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Laura. I started learning English and school when I was younger, but I become more interested in the language. Sorry, during my study because I want to become an English teacher in the future. One memorable experience in my English learning process has been participating in speaking and activities with my classmates because these activities help me feel more confident with speaking English. One of the biggest challenge for my has been speaking French and feeling confident when expressing my ideas in English. And sometimes I feel nervous about making pronunciation or grammar mistake. Another change has been improving my listening and skill because sometimes it is difficult to understand native speaker and when they speak it very fast. To improve my English skill, I usually practice with videos, music, and only platforms and speaking activities. I think technology has been very used because it helps me improve my vocabulary, pronunciation, and listening skill. Thank you.
Okay, they have shared such amazing experience with us. Okay, now it's my turn. My story is a bit different from most. I didn't start with English as my main focus. My first career was in marketing and sales. After finishing that degree, I decided to invest one full studying in English intensely. That experience gave me a solid base grammar and reading. Okay, then in 2023, I made the biggest decision. I enrolled in the bachelor program in foreign language at UNAC. So I came to English a little later than some people, but I came with a very clear purpose. My biggest challenge has been speaking, not because I didn't know the language. Grammar and reading have always been my strength. The problem was fear. Fear of my pronunciation words, fear of making mistake in front other person. That fear made me freeze in mid sentence, excuse me, even when I knew exactly what I wanted to say. Okay, this semester challenged everything. The weekly classes, the debates, the constant practice, all of that help me lost that fear. I also use AI to practice speaking and get feedback on my fluency and pronunciation in a low pressure space. And I consume a lot of content on English every day, for example, videos, music, social media. Little by little, it all up. Okay, looking ahead, what is your current level and what are your goals?
Okay, currently I continuing for my English skill, especially speaking and pronunciation, because I know these abilities are very important for my future as a teacher. Also, sometimes I still feel nervous when speaking in English. I try to practice constantly and learn from my mistakes. Uh, One of my biggest goals is to communicate more fluently and confidently in academy and professional environments. I also hope to inspire my future students to enjoy learning English and never give up on their goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Isa. I would like to understand conversations in English better and also understand songs, lyrics more easily. Listening comprehensions is still difficult for me, but I want to continue improving little by little. And my finally reflection is simple. Learning a language isn't just about certifications. It is about keeping promise to yourself and staying consistent to accomplish our goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. And I continue to improve my English level, especially my speaking, fluency, and pronunciation. One of my future goals is to become a professional English teacher. I had students learn English in a more dynamic, creative, and motivate. What I would also like to continue improving my communication skill and gain more confidence when speaking English in academic and professional context. I think learning English is a process that requires practice, patience, effort, experience, has used improved little by little. And finally, I believe activities like the postcards every act are very important because they allow us to practice English, share out experience, and learn from each other in collaborative way. Thank you.
Okay, what amazing goals we have set. Okay, as for me, I currently teach English to 5th graders at a no bilingual school. My goal is to consolidate my B level, especially in listening and speaking. Beyond that, I traveling abroad to get internationally certificate, not just for the credential, but to see how far I've come. Okay, no more. Thank you. Thank you all for sharing. This was such a meaningful and experienced conversation. Everyone of us a unique journey, but we all share the same commitment, okay? To keep growing, to keep speaking, and to become the teacher our students deserve. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye. See you.